Let's see the recent maritime accidents. In Kiel, two ships, the BBC Main and the Irene DP, are quarantined. Two ships are under quarantine in Kiel port. BBC Main and Irene DP both had COVID cases on board. Circumstances and details remain unknown, they're not given, missed totally. It's just said that there was at least one case. A Beskun, a fully loaded tanker, has run aground in the Volga-Caspian Sea Canal. Tanker Beskun ran aground on 158-kilometer mark of Volga-Caspian Sea Canal at around 1600 Moscow time November 21st. Tanker reportedly with cargo of crude is en route from offshore oil field to Astrakhan port, Volga. In Kiel Canal, the general cargo ship Zenith collided with an embankment. Cargo ship ran into embankment in Zayestedt area, Kiel Canal. Was able to detach and continue transit under own power, berthed in canal, most probably for inspection and investigation. Said to be damaged but no lifeboats were on board. Italy's Villa San Giovanni boat caught fire in the Messina Strait. Villa San Giovanni suffered fire on board, understood in engine room, on November 22 in Messina Strait. Disabled ferry was towed to Villa San Giovanni, passengers were evacuated, no injuries reported, crew reportedly managed to extinguish fire. A Tassoiler, a disabled cargo ship, is anchored in the Dardanelles. The ship Tassoiler suffered engine failure while transiting Dardanelles, in the afternoon November 22. As of 0340 up November 23, she was still at anchor. The ship is en route from Kherson, Ukraine to Izmir, Turkey. The tanker Chemical Master was destroyed by fire off the coast of Portugal, killing 2 crew members. Tanker is disabled, adrift, with 2 Portugal Navy ships nearby, monitoring situation. Understood towage pending, tanker is en route from Haifa, Israel to Amsterdam. After an accident in the engine room, the container ship Hyundai Goodwill's trip was halted. Hyundai Goodwill interrupted her voyage from EU to Busan, Korea, to medevac a crew member. Ship sailed to Kochi, India, arriving at Kochi anchorage in the evening November 22. Sailor was transferred to hospital. Hyundai Goodwill resumed voyage early in the morning November 23. The journey of the Maersk container ship JPO Aquarius was halted after an accident in the engine room. JPO Aquarius, off Sorong, Western New Guinea, Indonesia, interrupted voyage from Sydney to Shanghai. Filipino seaman was nadebis by Indonesian Navy, and transferred to hospital. Resumed voyage with ETA Shanghai November 25. Sumber Cahaya 8, an Indonesian coaster, sank in the Java Sea. Bad weather said to be the cause. 15 crew were rescued by offshore boat or tug, and later transferred to Jakarta, all are safe. The ship, though listed in international databases, is long time off AIS. Autumn Stream, a reefer container ship, was damaged and returned to France for repairs. Divers found ship's propeller shaft entangled in hawser. She's to offload 178 containers on board. The ship left Radicatel port, Seine, France, on November 20th, bound for Guadeloupe, and is understood to be in need of dry docking. Mega container ship the MSC Altair ran aground. MSC Altair broke off her moorings at Prince Rupert Harbour, Canada, and drifted aground. Refloated with assistance of several tugs, and taken back to berth, no damages reported, underway for outer anchorage in Chatham Sound, to wait out bad weather. Grounding of the general cargo ship Aquila at Yeosu, Korea. Cargo ship Aquila ran aground on the northeast coast of Myoto Island, Yeosu, Korea. Refloated in the morning November 25 and taken to Inner Gwangyang port anchorage. No reports on damages, possible hull breaches, etc., though there might be some. In the Indian Ocean, the master of the bulk ship Meghna Liberty was assassinated in his cabin by the chef. Cook on board of Bangladeshi bulk carrier Meghna Liberty reportedly killed ship's master on November 20 in Indian Ocean. He gave himself up to crew after telling them he killed master, in master's cabin. All or majority of the crew are reportedly of Filipino nationality. Baltic Fulmar, a container feeder ship, lost containers in the Bay of Biscay. Container ship Baltic Fulmar reported containers lost to Regional Operational Center Cross Corson, France, Atlantic. Understood rough weather is the main cause of an accident. Area is under aerial surveillance. All ships in the vicinity have been advised to steer clear. After a 3-day drift in the Celtic Sea, the German ship BF Timaru is being towed. VF Timaru, Celtic Sea west of Isles of Scilly, from St. Petersburg to New Orleans ETA December 7. Towage understood to commence same day, ETA. Falmouth uncertain, considering unfavorable weather. The Francisca, a Dutch ship, is being towed across Iceland. The cargo ship Francisca suffered mechanical failure while at Reykjavik, Iceland, on November 26. She was taken on tow by Icelandic CG Patrol/SAR ship Freya, to be towed to Akureyri Eyjafjörður. Container ship Maersk is no longer available in the English Channel. Maersk was disabled in English Channel north of Boulogne. While adrift, was under constant surveillance of Cross Green Nez, France. Resumed sailing some 3 hours later, at 1030 up, berthed at Antwerp. Cause of trouble yet unknown. In stormy weather, the disabled Indian bulk carrier TBC Progress was towed across the English Channel. Bulk carrier TBC Progress suffered, understood, engine or mechanical failure in English Channel. French MRCC, Cross Joburg, was alerted and responded by scrambling helicopter and sending SAR tug. The ship meanwhile, was drifting towards French coast in stormy wind and rough seas. The tanker Atlantic Grace and the bulk ship Aviator are still linked to prevent tragedy, according to India. Tanker bow struck bulk carrier portside in cargo holds area, and understood, the ships remained coupled. As of 1500 up November 27, both ships remained in the same position, seemingly still not detached. No leaks reported so far, tanker apparently, was in ballast. Hope you liked this video. If you have any questions or comments, drop it in comments section. Subscribe to MarinAura for more updates.